Hey, this is Rich, Retired Life in the Philippines YouTube channel, and I am Rich. Today's video is going to be an exciting video on what to do when you're here. If you're staying at one of our condos, we'll hook you up on all that. All that information will be in the description area. My wife Marina takes care of all the bookings on that. Come stay with us, and then when you're here, you go, well, I want to have something to do. And go to Paradise Island. Paradise Island is one of my top spots that you do here. Two things you should do here is island hopping, which I'll leave the link to island hopping on this video, and Paradise Island. Wonderful. I've done both of them several times. So Paradise Island, what's that all about? Well, what you do is you can leave here at Vernon Park, and you just go get a cab right out front, and you tell them, I want to go to Paradise Island, and they have their own little port and where their bonka boats leave from. Costa Marina Resort also leaves from there. So there's two resorts, Costa Marina and Paradise Island. But Paradise Island is the one I like the best. But anyway, those are the ones that leave from there. Yeah, there's parking there, the cabs will drop you right off, and then you walk right down to the beach, and the bonka boats will be there. You check in, so they know who's on the boat, and you get on the bonka boat. Same thing, wear sandals and a bathing suit, literally. When you go to Paradise Island, you can bring a towel if you want. You know, maybe your backpack, a towel, and you know, maybe another pair of shorts or something to change into when you leave. So and what have you. You can't bring any water or any food to Paradise Island because they don't want you to do that. and there's a reason why, and I understand why. So you buy it there. The food is excellent. The service is first class. The place is neat as a pin. No smoking. I think they have a smoking area somewhere out back. They have a zoo there that's really cool. All these exotic birds, and you got to go see that. Big giant snake. When I was there last time, they fed the snake a live chicken. That was a sight to see. Live chicken. My goodness. Snake's literally that big around. It's for good luck. Some kind of a snake. I forget what kind it was, but it's big. And they have like Filipino deer in there, but the birds, well, it's free. It costs about $6 to get in for the day. And I think it's 50 cents for the bonka boat each way to bring you over and take you back. So bring some small bills and some definitely small bills. Always in the Philippines, small bills. So you get on the bonka boat at the airport, and as soon as they get enough people on it, they have like 4 or 5 of them. If you go on the weekend, there's a live band that's really good, free of charge. I think it starts at 12 noon. Wonderful. If you go during the weekdays, there's no band. And then sometimes they'll even have fireworks on the weekend, like if you go on a Saturday. And you go early. So you literally leave here at Vernon Park. I would leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning. And like I say, you can't bring any food or water because they're going to check. They have guards that'll check it. And you get over to their marina and you get off the bonka boat. Crystal clear water. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to see by the pictures. And then you get there early because it's high tide. And the tide goes out like 12 o'clock. Swimming basically is over because the tide's too far out. So you get there at 6 o'clock and it's really high tide. I mean, the water is up. Snorkeling is very good there too. So if you get the snorkeling gear like I talked about for the island hopping, you'll use it at Paradise Island. First class. First class. Now a hint on that, at Paradise Island, once you get your seating, because you're there first, you pay the $6 to get in. Another great place to take a date, a Filipina to. They will absolutely love it. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. It's going to cost you $6 for her to get in, 50 peso, which is $1 to take the bonka boat each way, and your breakfast and lunch. So not a problem. And the food is wonderful. They have some American food and they have some Filipino food. And they got, they have a snack bar, and they've got, you can buy a hard alcohol drink if you want. You can buy beer, coffee. The fresh fruit plate is wonderful in the morning. The breakfast is very good. So you order that, and then you pre-order your lunch. You'll have the same server that you have all day, and he literally is standing like 30 feet behind you. And he'll be taking care of you and a couple other tables, and that's it all day. You pay at the end of the day. You settle your bill at the end of the day. And the service is the best. I know the owner. I know the family. Great business. They've had it for years. You'll see the new bridge being built right off of that. It's going to connect Davao to Samal Island. Because the only way you get to Samal Island, which is called the Garden Island, is by boat. No other way. So you're at Paradise Island, you get settled in, you can get a little net, this black netting, just ask your server for that, and you can put that over your backpacks and what have you, and he'll watch your stuff. I've never had a problem, never ever had a problem. A lot of families go there, kids go down, farther down. They have lifeguards on duty. They have a place where you can only go out so far swimming. Beautiful, absolutely, it's wonderful. The water is nice. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's cool. So it's refreshing. So once we get settled in at our table, before we even order one thing, we go swimming. My wife and I. So we'll go in and swim for maybe a half an hour because it's just fun and a lot of people and everybody's having a great time. Then we get out and then we order breakfast. So we order the fruit plate that they have is excellent. So I highly recommend that. And then you can order, I order normally an omelet, and that's really good too. And you can order coffee, mango shake is real good. You can even order beer. And here's the inside tip on that one. I don't think they can't sell beer until 9 o'clock. But if you want a beer before then, they put it in a coffee cup. Yeah, because the police will come over occasionally, and they'll get on the bonka boat and they'll come over and just walk up and down to make sure everybody's behaving themselves. Very rarely do you ever see them, but occasionally you will, and they're just making sure everybody's cool. And so you can't have a beer can in front of you before 9 o'clock. So they put it in a coffee cup. How do I know that? Because I've ordered it before. Or you can just have coffee, and the mango shakes are really good too. So you stay with just that. They have a little candle they put out there by you, keeps the bugs away, but bugs are never a problem. Then after breakfast, then we go back and go swimming again for maybe another half an hour. It's a lot of fun. It's not over your head unless you get way out there, but you can do lap swimming if you want. You just play. My wife gets on my back and I pull her around. So we just have a great time, and we'll swim for another half an hour to 45 minutes. Bring sunscreen again, although it is in a covered area. So when you're at your table, and there's a lot of tables, it could probably hold maybe 1,000 people there at Paradise Island. So it's big. And if you go, like say, on the weekend, and I suggest you do, maybe on Saturday, because the band is really good. Maybe they start at 10 o'clock. It might be 10 o'clock they start, but they're really good. So you listen to the band, all that's in your $6 entry fee per head to get in. The CRs, bathrooms, comfort rooms we call them, are clean as a whistle. You can also spend the night there. And I'll leave those pictures in here too, if you haven't already seen them. But I'll talk about that. There's 2 ways you can spend the night. It's about $80 a night, and it's wonderful to spend the night there. It's reasonable. And you can get a bungalow, or you can get like a regular deluxe hotel room. Both are really good. I prefer the bungalows because they're bigger. They're actually on a good sized piece of land. It's fenced in. You have a little gate in the front with a little buzzer that rings your doorbell because your door is about 20, 30 feet away. You have a nice picnic bench out on your deck out front, which is all covered. Color TV, big rooms, air conditioning, big bathrooms, no refrigerator in there because they don't really want you eating in the rooms or drinking. So if you want something to drink or eat, they want you to go back down to the restaurant, which is not that far away. And just walking around Paradise Island is absolutely gorgeous. Back where the hotel's at, which isn't too far away, there's a pool table that you can play pool if you want. They've got ski-doos that you can rent. I call them ski-doos. Other people correct me on that sometimes. But there's all kinds of things you can do. They got boats you can rent, the little kayak boats. But they also have what's really cool. They have beautiful gardens there with these exotic plants. Here in the Philippines, I mean, the flowers and the plants are just, you can smell them. They're just wonderful. So I would highly recommend that you go and see all the zoo. They have a children's play area down there quite a ways. So if you come, I do have people that come here with their children, and if husband and wife and their children stay here at Vernon Park, take them to Paradise Island. Kids will have a blast playing in the sand, making sandcastles. Take them to the zoo. They have first-class play area for them. So I'm going to be doing, hopefully pretty soon, a bikini shoot there. Yes, a bikini shoot. Hopefully in about 2 months. So that's upcoming. Anyway, so you can walk around the gardens, and I highly recommend you walk through the gardens because they just take care of, everything is immaculate. I mean, they've got garden staffs, everything. When my wife goes, she actually gets to the gardener and gets some clippings and takes them back home to her house and plants them. They're just friendly. Fresh flowers, orchids on your bed. Sometimes there's even a fresh flower in the toilet. In the toilet. It's first class. You see by the pictures, yeah, it's first class. So the bungalows is what I highly recommend because they're only just a few dollars more, but a lot more privacy. It's like you have your own backyard, side yard. You have a clothesline that you can put your bathing suit and towel on to let it dry when you get done swimming. You can go back to your room if you stay there at 4 o'clock check-in, so it's a little late on the check-in. At 12 o'clock check-out. Now, when you check in and you have to pay in advance, Gcash, and I'll show you how you do that at 7-Eleven. But what we do is as soon as we get there, at 6 o'clock in the morning, there's guys that will come out with these great big carts on wheels, and they'll take your luggage, so you don't have to carry it. They'll take your luggage off the bunker boat, put it in the cart, and then you're going to go to the front desk for the hotel. You check in, and then the guards are going to check your bags and make sure you don't have any water or food. They will check. And then if everything's cool, then you go on in. You're going to go to the hotel front desk, which is right there, and you check in. He's going to take your luggage and they're going to keep it in storage until you check into your room. And then he'll come and get you again and put your luggage in this cart, and he'll take it to your room, and of course you give him a tip. So we don't have to even handle it. So don't bring an ice chest. Don't bring an ice chest. Just clothes and your camera and sunscreen and a hat. And then, so we always ask if we have an early check-in. Especially if you go during the weekday, because then it's easier. And then we normally can get checked in somewhere between 12 and 1 o'clock, which is nice, because then you can go, so you still go early in the morning if you're going to spend the night, still go at 6 o'clock in the morning, swim, have breakfast, you can even have lunch, and swim all morning long. It's great. If you go on Saturday, the band's going to be playing. I believe they have fireworks on the weekend. Great views are gorgeous. You can see Vernon Park from there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's on an island, Samal Island, the Garden Island. And then what we do, then we go check into our room around 12, 1 o'clock, early check-in. And then we go put everything away in our room. By this time, you've been swimming all morning long, and sometimes we'll just take a shower and just rest. Just take a break. And then we'll go back down to the beach because we're staying there overnight. We'll go back down to the beach maybe around 3 o'clock. Maybe have late lunch or a snack or the fruit thing or a cold beer or a cocktail or a mango shake, coffee. They've got it all. And you can order food all day long. And then you can order your dinner. Now here's where it gets really cool if you spend the night. On the island, all the hotels here are what's called day use. And I'll talk to you about that when you come here to Vernon Park. So you can literally go to the fanciest places in town, any of the hotels, and you go there just for the day, not to spend the night. It's wonderful. And so you can go to some of the high-end resorts in Samal Island, and I'll show you that. I'm going to do a video on Pearl Farm. Pearl Farm is 25,000 peso a night. That's $500 a night. It is world class. We have world class accommodations right here in Davao and Samal Island, which is maybe 10 minutes away, 5 minutes. First class. So I don't think that, people go, well, Philippines is a third world country. Oh, no. It's got its areas, but we've got first class stuff. $500 a night. That's a little too rich for my blood. Because if you could rent one of our condos for a whole month for what it costs for one night there. So we'll put that into perspective. Yeah. So anyway, so you go there for day use. And then you have to spend, I believe, at one resort, you have to spend 2,000 peso in consumables, meaning lunch, cocktails. You can enjoy the pool just like if you were staying there, in the restaurants, just like if you were staying there, but you're not. And I wouldn't, because 25,000 peso, you can rent one of our condos for an entire month for that. Yeah. So, no thank you. It's not worth it for one night. So now, but Paradise Island, that's worth it. That's $80. So there you go for the day use, or you can go there and spend the night. Now, if it's day use, you have to, the first Banca boat, I believe, leaves at 6 a.m. So leave here at 6, so you leave on the second one, or you leave here at 5:30 if you want. You take the first one over. First come, first served on the seating. So you want to get there early, because that's when the swimming's the best. And then what's cool is come 4 o'clock, all the people that went to Paradise Island for the day, you included, if you're only there for a day use, great place to take a day. And they all have to be off the island. Now the only people that are there are the people that have a hotel there. And so they're on the weekdays, there might be like 10 people on the whole island part. You got the whole place to yourself. It's wonderful. Have a nice dinner, quiet, romantic. If you spend the night there, take a date there. Maybe I don't know, if you get to know her, maybe she'll go there and spend the night with you. It'd be wonderful. Check it out. I'll help you. But what's nice is all the people leave around 4 o'clock. I think it's the last Banca boat back to the pier. You get a cab and go on home. But if you spend the night, which is cool, now there's like, say, on the weekends, there might be 20 people, 30 people max. And this place holds 1,000 people. So now you just kick back, you have a nice little dinner, you got a little candle going there that keeps the bugs away, which there isn't any bugs, but it's kind of romantic and it's nice, and it is. And then you go back to your room later on, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever, go to bed. I think the restaurant closes at about 8 or 9. So there is no more food or beer or cocktails after that time. And you can't bring your own. But also, what's also very cool, if you spend the night there, that's why I like doing that, because now in the morning, you can pick out the best seating in the house. And they will put a little reserve sign on it for you. So when you get up in the morning, your table's already reserved and it's prime time spot. Now I get up early, so I like to get up around 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And I literally, there's nobody there yet because Banca boats aren't there yet. So there's nobody there. And I'll just take a walk along the beach. Get a cup of coffee. It's quiet. Just take a long walk on the beach. It's beautiful. Walk around the garden area in the back where the hotels are at. It's wonderful. Go to the zoo. The zoo is open. Go see that. So it's just a lot of things to do there. White sand beaches, they keep them raked, so they're just pristine. Service is number one, the best service I've ever seen. First class. All the entire staff is in uniform. They have managers that oversee the servers, and then the owner oversees the managers. And you'll never know he's the owner because he's not in uniform. But I know. In fact, I've taken pictures with them. There's a lot of selfies there. A great big thing that says Paradise Island. You can take selfies there. So it's just a great place for Instagram and pictures. You know, Filipinas, they love to take pictures. Oh my goodness. My wife's always taking 100 pictures. In fact, sometimes she's even hired somebody to take pictures of her. Yeah. Me, not so much. So anyway, Paradise Island. Great place to go to. Come stay with us. Do the island hopping tour. I'll leave that link down below in that video, and do the island hopping tour and Paradise Island. Take a date. Take a Filipina. She'll go with you. She'll be more than happy to go. She's probably never been out to either one because it's too expensive for them. Because the average wage here in the Philippines is $1 an hour. $1 an hour. And I'm talking cashiers at the grocery store. And you have to have a college education for that too. Yeah. So college is right next door. So anyway, that's what that's all about. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions about Paradise Island. I will answer them. I've answered over 2,800 comments so far. Hit that notification bell so when I upload a new video like this one, you'll be the first to know it. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up like this guy did right here. I'd appreciate that. This is Rich. Appreciate you coming along. Catch you on the next one.